Did you know there's something crucial your doctor probably isn't telling you about your thyroid? Millions suffer with fatigue, weight gain, and depression caused by thyroid issues, yet traditional treatments often fail or make things worse. If you've struggled with thyroid problems and felt frustrated by standard medical advice, this video is exactly what you need. Today, I'll reveal the #1 secret doctors rarely share, a powerful, natural way to truly heal your thyroid from the root cause, not just mask the symptoms. You deserve to feel energized, focused, and healthy again. Stay tuned, because the information I'm about to share could dramatically improve your health, energy, and life quality. Trust me, understanding this will change how you see your thyroid health forever. Understanding your thyroid. Your thyroid is a small butterfly-shaped gland located right at the base of your neck, just below the Adam's apple. Even though it's tiny, this powerful gland controls critical functions like metabolism, energy production, and regulating your body temperature. When your thyroid isn't working properly, especially when it's underactive, hypothyroidism, it can trigger numerous debilitating symptoms. You might experience constant fatigue, unexplained weight gain, sensitivity to cold, depression, constipation, dry skin, muscle aches, joint pain, a slowed heart rate, brain fog, memory troubles, and for women, irregular menstrual cycles. Many people assume these are just signs of aging or stress, but they're often subtle warnings of a struggling thyroid. Recognizing these signs early is crucial. Understanding your thyroid's role and knowing exactly how to spot these symptoms can be your first step toward reclaiming your energy and well-being naturally, avoiding pitfalls that standard treatments typically miss. And remember, thyroid problems affect both women and men alike, so everyone needs to pay close attention. Why traditional treatment usually falls short. Traditional thyroid treatment usually relies on testing just one marker, TSH, or thyroid-stimulating hormone. The problem is that the normal range doctors use for TSH is extremely broad, typically between 0.5 and 5.0. Within this range, many subtle thyroid problems go unnoticed. For optimal thyroid health, experts suggest a much narrower TSH range, ideally between 1.8 and 3.0. But even if your TSH is tested and found abnormal, the usual solution, prescribing synthetic thyroid hormones like Synthroid, T4, often provides only temporary relief. You might initially feel better, but soon find yourself right back where you started, feeling exhausted and frustrated. This happens because synthetic hormones alone don't address underlying root causes like autoimmune disorders, such as Hashimoto's disease, poor gut health, compromised liver function, or nutritional deficiencies. Without tackling these deeper issues, standard treatments fail to deliver lasting improvements, leaving many patients stuck in a frustrating cycle of ongoing symptoms. Understanding the thyroid hormone cycle. Your thyroid hormone production is controlled by a complex but essential pathway called the hypothalamus-pituitary-thyroid (HPT) axis. Here's how it works clearly explained. First, your hypothalamus, a small gland at the base of your brain, senses how much thyroid hormone your body needs and releases thyrotrophin-releasing hormone, TRH. TRH then signals the pituitary gland to produce thyroid-stimulating hormone, TSH. The pituitary's TSH tells your thyroid gland to produce thyroid hormone, T4. But T4 alone isn't active, it must be converted into the active hormone, T3, mainly in your liver and gut. Only then can T3 enter your cells, increasing your energy, metabolism, mood, and overall health. However, stress, liver issues, gut problems, or nutrient deficiencies can disrupt this critical T4 to T3 conversion, causing hidden thyroid symptoms despite normal TSH results. Another key factor rarely tested by conventional doctors is reverse T3, a stress-induced inactive thyroid hormone that can block T3's effectiveness. Therefore, comprehensive testing, including reverse T3, is essential to accurately assess and address thyroid health issues, ensuring you tackle the real root cause instead of just masking symptoms. Major causes of thyroid problems. One of the biggest reasons your thyroid might not be functioning well is actually due to an autoimmune condition called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is the most common cause of hypothyroidism. In Hashimoto's, your immune system becomes confused, mistakenly attacking and gradually destroying your thyroid tissue, causing symptoms like fatigue, weight gain, and brain fog. Unfortunately, standard treatments often ignore this autoimmune root cause, simply prescribing synthetic hormones without addressing why your immune system turned against your thyroid in the first place. Another critical and often overlooked reason behind thyroid issues is exposure to environmental toxins, particularly fluoride, chlorine, and bromine, which actively compete with iodine, a nutrient essential for thyroid health. These toxins are commonly found in drinking water, processed foods, and household products, creating widespread thyroid disruption by blocking iodine absorption and damaging sensitive thyroid tissue. Over time, these toxins can even trigger or worsen autoimmune attacks against your thyroid gland. Therefore, healing your thyroid naturally must include addressing these hidden toxins. By understanding the true underlying issues, including the autoimmune component and environmental toxicity, you can finally move beyond merely masking symptoms and start genuinely repairing your thyroid health from the inside out. Key points missing from most advice. When addressing thyroid health, one of the biggest mistakes is relying solely on a TSH test. TSH alone can be misleading because it doesn't reveal the full picture. For truly accurate diagnosis and effective treatment, you must also test free T4, free T3, reverse T3, and thyroid antibodies. Free T4 and free T3 show how well your thyroid hormones are produced and activated, while reverse T3, a marker many doctors ignore, can indicate chronic stress or inflammation, blocking your active T3 from working properly. Testing thyroid antibodies helps identify autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's, revealing whether your immune system is mistakenly attacking your thyroid gland. Regarding iodine supplementation, it's essential to approach with caution. Although iodine is vital for thyroid hormone production, excessive iodine can actually worsen thyroid issues in people with autoimmune conditions like Hashimoto's by triggering increased immune attacks. Therefore, always start iodine supplementation slowly, at very low dosages, and preferably under guidance from a healthcare professional who understands autoimmune thyroid conditions. Properly understanding these comprehensive tests and safely managing iodine supplementation is crucial for naturally healing your thyroid and avoiding common treatment pitfalls. Holistic approach to naturally heal your thyroid. Number 1. Diet and nutrition. If you truly want to heal your thyroid naturally, you need to start by looking closely at your diet and nutrition. This is foundational. Let's first talk about foods your thyroid needs. Include nutrient-rich foods that actively support thyroid health, such as selenium-rich foods like Brazil nuts, fish, and eggs, which directly support thyroid function. Also, eat zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, lentils, and nuts, since zinc is crucial for converting inactive thyroid hormone, T4, into its active form, T3. Don't forget about vitamin D, which many people overlook. Fatty fish, eggs, and fortified foods are excellent sources. But equally important is understanding which foods to avoid. Gluten and wheat are major inflammation triggers, especially harmful for autoimmune thyroid conditions. Soy, corn, processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy additives can inflame your gut, disrupting essential thyroid hormone conversion. Lastly, let's clarify the confusion around so-called goitrogenic foods, like broccoli, kale, and cauliflower. These foods only become problematic if you're severely iodine deficient. If you have sufficient iodine from your diet or supplements, you can safely enjoy moderate amounts of these nutritious foods, preferably cooked, as cooking reduces their thyroid-blocking properties. By adopting these clear nutritional guidelines, you're already on the best path to naturally healing and supporting your thyroid function. Number 2, improving gut and liver health. Your thyroid health isn't just about your thyroid gland itself, it's heavily influenced by your liver and gut health. Here's why this is so crucial. Your liver actually does most of the work, converting the inactive thyroid hormone, T4, into its active form, T3. Without a healthy liver, your body struggles to effectively activate thyroid hormones, leaving you tired, sluggish, and frustrated. Eating liver-supporting foods like cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, kale, garlic, lemon, and leafy greens can significantly boost your liver's ability to convert hormones properly. Equally important is your gut health. Did you know that up to 25% of your thyroid hormone conversion relies directly on healthy gut bacteria? If your gut is inflamed from processed foods, sugar, gluten, or antibiotics, this crucial conversion can suffer. Strengthening your gut microbiome with fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, and probiotics helps heal inflammation and enhances hormone balance. Prioritize gut healing by reducing inflammatory foods and increasing probiotics, and you'll notice dramatic improvements in your thyroid symptoms naturally and sustainably. Number 3, reducing stress and inflammation. Managing stress and inflammation might be one of the most overlooked yet powerful ways to naturally improve your thyroid health. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, a hormone that directly interferes with your thyroid by blocking the conversion of inactive thyroid hormone, T4, into active hormone, T3. High cortisol doesn't just leave you feeling stressed and exhausted, it actively makes your thyroid symptoms worse. That's why stress management isn't optional, it's essential. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, yoga, deep breathing exercises, and prioritizing restful sleep are proven methods to significantly lower cortisol, restore hormonal balance, and support healthy thyroid function. Additionally, incorporating anti-inflammatory foods into your daily routine is critical. Foods rich in omega-3 fats, such as fatty fish, salmon, sardines, flax seeds, and chia seeds, along with powerful anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, actively help reduce inflammation, soothe stress-induced damage, and naturally promote thyroid healing from within. Number 4, essential supplementation for thyroid support. When it comes to truly supporting your thyroid, carefully chosen supplements can make all the difference. The most essential nutrients your thyroid needs include selenium, zinc, vitamin D, and magnesium, all crucial for proper thyroid hormone production and activation. Selenium and zinc directly enhance the critical conversion of inactive thyroid hormone, T4, into the active form, T3, significantly improving your energy and metabolism. Vitamin D deficiency, surprisingly common, has been linked strongly to autoimmune thyroid conditions, so maintaining healthy vitamin D levels is vital. Magnesium supports stress reduction and hormone regulation, making it indispensable for overall thyroid health. Now, iodine supplementation is frequently discussed, but caution is key here, especially if you're dealing with autoimmune issues like Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Start iodine supplementation slowly, with small dosages, and ideally under professional supervision. Using these targeted supplements correctly can accelerate your journey to naturally restoring healthy thyroid function. When to seek help, signs treatment isn't working. Even when following holistic strategies, it's crucial to recognize if your thyroid isn't truly healing. If you're still experiencing persistent fatigue, ongoing weight issues, depression, or cold intolerance, it's your body's way of signaling that something deeper remains unresolved. Another critical warning is if your autoimmune markers, such as thyroid antibodies, are increasing or not improving, which suggests your immune system is continuing to damage thyroid tissue. Ignoring these signs means potentially overlooking a serious underlying issue. That's why regular, comprehensive thyroid testing is essential, not just checking TSH, but also closely monitoring free T4, free T3, reverse T3, and thyroid antibodies. Keeping track of these tests every 3 to 6 months helps you precisely identify what's holding you back, enabling you to make targeted adjustments to your treatment plan. Remember, catching issues early through consistent, thorough testing is your best chance to regain your vitality and fully heal your thyroid naturally. Now, it's your turn to take action. You have the power to reclaim your thyroid health starting today. Remember, addressing root causes rather than just symptoms is the key to lasting wellness. If symptoms persist, consider reaching out to a holistic healthcare professional who understands the full thyroid picture. And if you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe, share your experiences in the comments, and stay tuned for more life-changing health information. It's your thyroid, it's your health. Take control starting today.